आप बैठे yes. Yeah, I think कुछ दिखाना तो है नहीं, we can address from there. Please. Yes, sir. इधर आ जाओ. प्रदीप जी उधर आ जाओ.
Yeah.
The last VRS we had come down to
1200.
1500. Earlier there was a PGM Vigilance.
Good afternoon to Shri Vishwas, Nangre, Patil, IPS. Today's guest of honor, Shri Deepak Mukherjee, Executive Director, MTNL. Shri B.B. Chaudhary, Principal General Manager, Development. Shri Sanjay Kane, Principal General Manager, Operation and Wireless Service. And the senior officers assembled in this hall. Myself, Vasanthi Tyagarajan, Assistant Vigilance Officer, Finance, on behalf of Vigilance Unit. We are here as a part of the observance of the Vigilance Awareness Week 2023. The theme of this year, aptly been chosen by the Central Vigilance Commission, is Say No to Corruption, Commit to the Nation. The Vigilance Unit of MTNL has successfully come up with the invited talk by the prominent personalities during the earlier occasions. This year too, we are proud to present an invited talk by one of such very dynamic personality, who is very popular among the masses, with a lot of fan following, especially on the social media. I request Shri Deepak Mukherjee, Executive Director MTNL, on behalf of everybody in MTNL to welcome Shri Vishwas, Nangre, Patil, IPS by presenting my bouquet. I request one and all present in this room to please put your hands together. Additional Director General of Police Anti-Corruption Bureau, Maharashtra on this occasion. Now I request Shri Pradeep Kondiyor, DGM Vigilance, to give a brief introduction about our honorable guest speaker today.
Thank you, madam. So we are very grateful to you for readily and unhesitatingly accepting our invitation for this program. Let me relish this opportunity of giving a brief introduction about our distinguished guest, Shri Vishwas Nangre Patil, sir. Shri Vishwas Nangre Patil is an IPS officer of batch 1997. He is currently holding the charge of Additional Director General of Police, Anti-Corruption Bureau, Maharashtra. Before this, he was the Joint Commissioner of Police, Law and Order, Mumbai. His previous stints include, to mention a few, Commissioner of Police, Nasik City, Special Inspector General of Police, Aurangabad Range, Inspector General of Police, Kolhapur Range, Deputy Inspector General of Police, Anti-Corruption Bureau, Additional Commissioner of Police, Mumbai, then Superintendent of Police, Pune Rural, Deputy Commissioner of Police, Zone 1, Mumbai. I hope things are correct, sir. Our guest of honor, Shri Vishwas Nangre Patil, IPS, was the Deputy Commissioner of Police, Zone 1, Mumbai, during the 2008 terrorist attack. He and his team was first to reach at the attack site. The attack was so sudden and the magnitude was totally unknown at that time. His police team had kept the terrorists engaged till the specialized commandos had reached the place. He had confronted the terrorists at Taj Hotel without any bulletproof protection and only a Glock pistol. The terrorists had a well-planned attack and had with them all the advanced automatic weapons. He had shot one of the terrorists in the leg. The terrorist had shot down one of his bodyguards and had injured another one. It is there on the public domain for everybody to read and listen about the encounter. For such a daring role of counter-terrorist operations undertaken by him during the attacks, Shri Nangre Patil was awarded the President's Police Gallantry Medal in 2015. There is another face of his. He is also an author and has inked books named Head Held High, Win All Your Battles, Man Mein Hai Vishwas, Jeet Jayenge Hum, Har Maidan Fatteh. We are extremely honored to have you here, and all of us look forward to hear from you directly. I am already having goosebumps reading your profile, sir. Over to you, sir. Thank you.
my friend Sandeep Sonane, all the senior officers present here. We all have gathered here on the occasion of observing this Central Vigilance Commission's directive to observe Vigilance Awareness Week. We all know 30th October is the birth and day of our Iron Man, first Union Home Minister, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patil, who was his integrity, his commitment. I'm working as additional Director General of Anti-Corruption Bureau since previously also I was heading Anti-Corruption Unit of Mumbai City. Now I head almost 22 districts of Maharashtra. Vigilance, of course, we all know that that's what vigilance is. One is punitive vigilance, and that's our job. Even the detective vigilance is our job. But preventive vigilance is most important. We always work on three spheres: awareness, education, and enforcement. So punitive and detective vigilance is basically work of the law enforcement agencies which work to curb the corruption by laying the traps, by doing the discreet and open inquiries of disproportionate assets of public servants, and also investigating the frauds. Of course, all of us know that the vigilance and enforcement of Prevention of Corruption Act of the central government employees is with the CBI, and we, Anti-Corruption Bureau Maharashtra, monitor and watch the activities of the state government's employees. Prevention of Corruption Act of 1988, which is modified in 2018 with a lot of positive changes. The provision of 17A has given a lot of protection to the government employees because there is always harassment by fake and motivated applications. The anonymous applications and pseudonymous applications are not generally entertained by the bureaus. Of course, there are certain source reports which we do inquire into. Just this is the purview of my branch. Now, about this theme and the concept of vigilance, our nation is changing. The progress is generally hindered by this kind of the malice of corruption. I would like to elaborate it in the language of our great Bapu, Mahatma Gandhi. He has written in Young India, there is enough in this world to fulfill every single individual's need. But there cannot be anything which will fulfill a single individual's greed. So Bapuji, again, it's very difficult to explain his philosophy, but the movies like Munna Bhai Lagero elaborated in a simple way. That Munna Bhai, that circuit asks, "Oh, कौन है बापू?" Munna Bhai asks, "कौन बापू है?" तो सर्किट रिप्लाई जो 500 के नोट पे रहता है ना, वो बापू है बोले। वो क्या पुलिस में था या आर्मी में था? नहीं, वो कुछ खास बॉडी नहीं था उसका बोले, लेकिन उसने अंग्रेजों की वाट लगा दी। साबरमती के संत तूने कर दिया कमाल, दे दी हमें आजादी बिना खड़क बिना ढाल। Bapuji in 1930s in Young India has explained about the 7 social sins of our age. Which are these sins? Science without humanity, commerce without morality, politics without principles, wealth without work, religion or worship without sacrifice, education without character, and pleasure without conscience. And today, if we see the decline of these values, principles, ethics, these are the reasons which are relevant today also. In Bhagavad Gita also, there are two types of actions which are explained: karma and kriya. Kriya is, of course, for our selfish purposes. Every one of us do kriya. We get up, we feed our children, we do our day-to-day activities. But karma is what? That is without expectation, without any remuneration. And that is the highest level of professionalism when we combine these two actions in a judicious way. In Kathopanishad also, there is a prayer: God, grant me the serenity to accept the things which I cannot change. Courage to change the things which I can, and wisdom to know the difference. So whatever based I can change in the system, that I should be able to. And Bapuji also said, be the change which you want to see into this world. I remember I was asked in my interview of UPSC, the chairman, Lieutenant General Surendranath, asked me the final question: Vishwas, इस दुनिया में तुम क्यों आए हो? It was a confusing question. Of course, my parents brought me in this world. But that tricky question, I thought for a while, took a pause and took permission from the panel. So there is one poem of La Mancha, poem of a soldier, which may explain the purpose of my life. The poem goes like this: to dream the impossible dream, to fight the unbeatable foe, to run where the brave dare not to go, to love the pure and chaste afar, to try when your arms are too weary, to reach that unreachable star. This is my quest, to follow that star, no matter how hopeless, no matter how far, to fight for the right without questions, without pause, to be willing to march into the hell for heavenly cause. So I was being introduced for this as a recipient of President's Police Medal for gallantry for combating the terrorist attack in Hotel Taj. So death with the dignity is far more important than humiliated life. I reached at Hotel Taj at 9:51. Terrorists entered into Taj at 9:40. 2 from the north gate, 2 from the main gate. And on the 11th minute, me and my bodyguard entered from the rear gate, swimming pool area, where Sunil Skudia, the security chief of Taj, was waiting. And I led the operation with 3 of us only. And we had encountered at 1003 opposite Crystal Hall, where I could fire on 3 terrorists there, injuring one of them. And that was crucial firing because they were about to enter into Crystal Hall where the wedding was on and more than 300 people were stuck over there. If I would have waited outside when I reached, because I was not having bulletproof vest, both my bodyguard who suffered 3 bullet injuries, we were not having automatic weapons, nobody would have questioned. But people were being killed, massacred, and that time, that call of duty is very important. So the final lines, which I didn't reiterate during my interview, of that poem of La Mancha go like this: the world will be better for this, that one man, scorned and covered with scars, still strove with his last ounce of courage to reach that unreachable star. So your own dignity, that dignified life while drafting our blueprint of life, self-respect, character and integrity are not the words from the motivational books or any novel, but we need to observe. The most important thing is integrity and character. Somebody had said that watch your thoughts are the basis. Those become our words. Watch your words, those become our actions. Watch your actions, those become your habits. Good habits lead to good character, bad habits lead to bad character. And destiny is dependent on the character. So when there is righteousness in the heart, there is beauty in the character. When there is beauty in the character, there is harmony at home. When there is harmony at home, there is order in the nation. And when there is order in the nation, there is peace in the world. Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam sir ने बोला है. So of course, मुझे इतना ही बोलना है कि हमारा काम करते समय हमारी प्रायोरिटी जो है वो गिविंग समथिंग बैक टू द सोसाइटी. MTNL हम बचपन से देखते आए हैं. इट इज द बिगेस्ट ऑर्गेनाइजेशन इन टेलीकॉम सर्विसेज, बट प्रीवियसली इट वाज 15,000 force. Now it has come down to 1,500. People have taken VRS. There are a lot of opportunities outside also. But the job which MTNL has done during last 20 years is phenomenal. It changed the life. Of course, there is tough competition from private partners. There are certain limitations while working in the government jobs also. But your contribution is phenomenal, and we are really proud of this organization. And my best wishes for this organization. But I would like to say that while leading the path of life, Kusumagraj is one of the Marathi poets. He has written a poem called Swatantra Devatechi Vinavani. It is in Marathi. And he has said in that poem, पन्नाशीची उमर गाठली अभिवादन मज करू नका, मीच विनवते हात जोडूनी वाट वाकडी धरू नका. Bharat Mata is pleading before every one of us. सूर्यकुळाचा दिव्य वारसा प्रिय पुत्रांनो, तुम्हा मेळे काळोखाचे करून पूजन गुडाचे व्रत धरू नका. वेतन खाऊन काम टाळणे हा देशाचा द्रोह असे, करतील दुसरे बघतील तिसरे असे सांगून सुटू नका. जनसेवेस्तव असे कचेरी ती डाकूंची गुहा नसे, मेजा खालून मेजा वरतून द्रव्य कुणाचे लुटू नका. गोरगरीबा छळू नका, पिंड फुकांचे गिळू नका, गुणी जनावर जळू नका. लाख लाख जण जळले मेले माझ्यासाठी हे विसरू नका. These are words, beautiful words which talk about the ethical life, because this menace of corruption affects the life of common man. I am from a very small village, and what education empowers, because 3 of us from a small village got into IS, IPS and IFS in the same year 1997, when none was from Mumbai city, because we focused on studies, focused on our objective, which was smart, specific, measurable, attainable, realistic and time bound. Took a lot of efforts. In the similar way, when we are in service, we must focus on our work, give our best, because we get so many holidays as government employees. Because I am in anti-corruption bureau now. Every Saturday, Sunday, I don't have much of a job. If there is a trap, like yesterday night, one superintendent engineer was caught while receiving 7 lakh rupees, 7,40,000. But when we searched his house and home, we got 72 lakhs. 23 lakhs were parked into his cupboard. So whole night we were like supervising that operation. So I don't know. Most important thing in life is good sleep, good family, mental, spiritual, and physical fitness, health. I am now 50 plus, but I can run 50 kilometers. So if I can run, I think I sleep well. But 2.5 years I was joint CP of Mumbai City. I got only one CL throughout the year. Now I get a lot of holidays, but I joined CP one CL, and on one of my applications, CP wrote ha ha ha, because asking for leave is also like a crime. But certain jobs, there is a lot of scope to work. Certain jobs there is ample of a time. But whatever job we are into, without any disgruntledness that my batchmate is here, my colleague is here, and he is on lucrative post, something like that, that has some positive and negatives and pros and cons. But whatever position I'm in, I must give my best. I'm not, because you all are quite senior, but you have invited me as a guest, so I have to speak something. I'm sure every one of us are following the right path to serve our country. There are three beautiful verbs: to love, to help, and to serve. These government jobs give the opportunity to serve the common people, to affected people, to the people who are in grief, who have genuine grievances. Every day we can change the life of common man in a positive and constructive way. Thank you for inviting us, and all the best to all of you. Thank you, Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir, for your enlightening talk today. Hope everybody feels the same. Now I request Shri Deepak Mukherjee, Executive Director, to say a few words on this occasion.
The guest of today, Shri Vishwas Patil, all family members of MTNL family, all officers and staff of MTNL who are available and who are. Is it being streamed live?
Yes.
And all other officers of MTNL who are on web stream also. Really, it is a spellbound. We were spellbound in this speech, whatever talk was given. And as Vishwasji has said, that it is the character which makes, which is important. And I'm sure this speech will encourage all of you in your daily life as well as in your daily works to have a definite character. And as our theme of the this Vigilance Week is say no to corruption and commit to nation, this is very important. Vishwasji, I just want to say something in MTNL. We have done some measures for having a preventive measures and all. First thing we did is all the bills which comes to MTNL, we have put it online. Online starting from the vendor. Vendor uploads the bill and that bill comes to us and it is processed and all. And in the total process, total transparency is there and vendor is able to see where, in which stage the bills are there. So earlier some complaints were there, some bills got stuck and all those things and all. Now that they will be able to see the performance of their people as well as all the bills in their section and all. One option was that, so which we thought that I should tell you also. In addition, all our partners are there who are our revenue sharing partner. For them also we made a IT system. So whatever is possible through IT system and all we have implemented. Obviously, IT system is there, but it has to be implemented and it has to be checked by the human. Important thing is that the human intelligence is that plays into role. I was just going through your this Facebook profile and all, And I'll tell all my people also. Earlier also I told my gathering, there's a very good film, 12th Fail.
Yeah.
So I'll ask all the people to go and see. This gives a information about a IPS officer. It's a real story who was so determined that he started from a very small school like yours from Chambal, but he was totally determined that yes, in fact, he has refused one job because there was a blame on him that he has sold some old these things and all, and amount was not matching. So he cannot. He said also this one. So I'll request all of you to just go and see, and you'll see the courage. In fact, 1 year ago I read the book by Anurag Patil on the same name,
Yeah.
and then I came to know afterwards that it has been made in a film. So it's a wonderful book. If you read the book and then go, it will be much better. And uh, I again thank Vishwas Patil ji for giving this very important speech and insight that how we should act in the public life and serve the people. Because as a PSU, our job is to give the best services and all, and without any corruption. So, with that, I'll close my words. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. On behalf of MTNL, I would request a small gift for remembrance of this event for years to come. Coming to the sir.
Thank you, sir.
Coming to the closure of today's program, I request the Pradeep Kondio, DG Vigilance, to present the vote of thanks.
I'm extremely thankful to our speaker today, Shri Vishwas Nangre Patil IPS, for coming enlightening talk to all our audience. I thank Shri Deepak Mukherjee, Executive Director, Shri V.B. Chaudhary, Principal General Manager Development, Shri Sanjay Khare, Principal General Manager Operation and Wireless, for being a part of this program. I also thank all the senior officers of MTNL who have traveled long distances to make it for this venue. Thank you once again on behalf of all the members of from Vigilance Unit and MTNL. Finally, I thank Senior Inspector Murkute sir, because he is the last person who has spoken to me for this, and I am extremely sorry I could not convey this event to him. Anyway, we will take care of this in future. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Vigilance units of
Please, sir, 1 second. Vigilance unit.